Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know about a giveaway that I have going on right now. It's going to run from October 15th to November 15th, 2018. In this giveaway, my first giveaway for well, I'm going to be running a few giveaways, but this first one is for the Fenix E12. It's a 130 lumen flashlight. If you would like to win this, official rules for this contest is in the description. Hold on. Let me clear it up. To enter into this contest, yes, the rules are in the description, but this is what I would like. I would like for you to be a subscriber for one, like the video, and comment below on the headlamp that you use. If you don't have one at this time, let me know the ones that you are looking at and why. Good luck. All right, let's get to it. If you've been following me for a while, you have seen this headlamp before. This is the Petzl Strike. I have been using this light for 4 years, 3 or 4 years now, and it has been bomb-proof. It has traveled with me to many different valleys, creeks, woods, and deserts. I love it, but I felt it was time for something new. And I did this looking for a new light. It was with great hesitation because this light, I have been through so much and it has so much versatility to it. It's not the brightest light, but for what I got it for and what it is capable of, minus super brightness, it is an awesome light. You can check out the review that I did for this. I'll also put the link in the description for it. Check out that video. This is an awesome light, and you can still pick these up. They're still in the $100 price range. You can find them a little cheaper on eBay or wherever you can. It is a great light to pick up use as well. You can still pick up the headbands and whatnot to get this, but that's not what this review is about. This review is about this bad boy or girl. This is the Black Diamond Storm. It is a 350 lumen headlamp. And the reason why I picked this one up is because I wanted to try something new, and I wanted to get into night hiking more, which the headlamp that I was using is a great base camp headlamp, but it is no good for trying to hike long distances at night with it. It is challenging with it, to say the least. But I wanted to find a headlamp that had the same functions, which, it has RGB lighting, ding, ding, ding. So that was like the first thing that I really wanted and needed. RGB lighting, to me, I really do a lot of, when I'm on the trails, I really follow maps, and I like to plot out courses at night. And doing camper midnight, it's not a whole lot to do, so you might as well check out your route, right? So white light is good, but white light, it destroys your night vision. Red light is the best thing for you at night, but it takes out certain it takes out certain colors and maps. So you kind of need the RGB to make sure you can still pick up water and you pick up water, elevation, whatever the trail, you know, different maps have different colors on it, so you want to make sure you can kind of get everything. Of course, white light is the best light to look at the map with, but if you don't want to destroy your night vision, you need options. Red light is a must no matter what. This light is complicated in its simplicity. I'm going to go over a few functions with you before we get into a whole lot of specs. So you tap it once and it's going to come on whatever setting it was on. And I had it pretty low, so I'll brighten it up. And you can brighten it up just by holding it and it'll come up to where it is, and it went super bright there. So I'll bring it back up. Now, green apparently was the last one I was using, and I just went through the RGB for you, and I'm going to cut that off. And when it comes back on, it'll come back on RGB. But the one thing that I do like about this, the RGB lights are as dimmable as everything else, so I can dim this down if I need be, so it can be as low red, or I can have it high red. And you know, it'll come on whatever you leave it at. That's whatever the last setting you leave it, dim or bright, that's what it's going to come back to. So I do love that in this light. Another thing I love in this light, and it was something to get used to, is if you want it to start, if you hear a bump in the night, or in this case, out in the woods, a crash in the night, and you need it to go white right away, you just hold it down and it'll go for it. This light also has this quick super bright mode that you tap on the side and it'll go full blast for you. Back to the dimming function. I'll start it up low again. I'll shut it down. I can come back up, you know, just needing a little light. So now I'm back up with a little light, but I can go full bore if I need it right away. So that is a great function of this light. Now we'll get into some specs of it. It uses three AAA. Oh, it uses 4 AAA batteries. It weighs in at 62 grams before you add batteries, 110 grams after you add batteries. At its minimum setting brightness is 4 lumens, maxes out at 350 lumens, and that 350 lumen is included with that boost that I demonstrated. At 4 lumens, it's going to shoot out to 2 meters for you. So that's good for reading, looking through backpacks, that sort of thing. And of course, shooting all the way out to 350, you're looking for some trail markers, or you know you're doing some night hiking, you're looking for some trail markers, or you heard something that you're trying to spot up. Time-wise, at its lowest setting, it's given the time of 250 hours. I haven't run this long enough to put a stopwatch to it to say, yeah, it's went 250 hours. At its max setting, it says it's going to run 40 hours. Again, I'm thinking that's going to depend on the quality of battery, and I'm pretty sure there are some more or less variations there. It's waterproof or water resistant, however you want to look at it, up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. This headlamp costs you right around $50, I believe, or so. I'll put that down in the description as well, how much it you can expect to retail, and I'll give you a couple different places to look at it. I picked this one up from REI. REI in the States is a a co-op company that you have the option to buy into to get certain deals, discounts, early access to certain things. This is not a sponsored video from it. Let me back that up. Let me say it clearly. This is not a sponsored video. I mentioned REI. They are not a sponsor. I am no way affiliated with REI. I'm not affiliated, nor have I been paid by Black Diamond to talk about this headlamp. This was purchased with my own money, and I am giving you my opinion of it. My opinion of it is a great light for the price. There are certain things that I like about this light, and there are certain things that I love about this light. And in the video, in the review that I did of this light, you can really check out why I love it so much. One, also, I only have to try to find one battery versus 4 for this one. They weigh right around the same. This one they weigh right around the same. I would. Guess we can put a scale on it, can't we? Let's fire this up. Come on, Chicken George. Stay on there for me. Margin of error. This is on the scale, it's reading 111 grams. Box says 110. I think that's fair enough to say. Could be a calibration issue with the scale itself. I can live with that. Let's check out this bad one. So it's heavier. It's definitely heavier. It's a heavier light. So if you're that close to counting grams, and that is, well, this one is still not as bright as this one as well, but it's so modular how it moves, and you can really do a lot with this headlamp. I can't really express all the things you can do with this light and why I would still recommend it. But this, still a great light, worth every penny. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. I will like, comment, share this video. Also, in your comments below, tell me what headlamps you use, why you like them, how you started off, and what mistakes did you make in your first headlamp. Before I made it to this one, before I got here, I started off with some really crappy lights, and I have the feeling that you all did too. Let me know in the comments below what you guys all came up with. All right, thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.